couch.
You keep feeling cold air going all around you?
It's on my right side.
I mean, I was touched a lot.
What the? I know there's something in this room. Just something about this hole.
And right when I felt like I got touched.
I'm like, wow, that's the first time I've heard a growl like that. Is Edmund the reason what was that?
Yes, I was so scared.
Feel something strange behind
Yeah,
you?
something brushed up against my ear.
A physical feeling hard enough to push my sweatshirt onto the back of my skin, you know.
I saw like a dark shadow just go in the kitchen, yeah.
Did someone touch you?
Yeah, well, when it went by.
I felt like something was definitely toying with me.
Not as active as this house. This one has so far topped the charts, and I'm serious.
I couldn't get away from it because every time I get away for a second, it would just come right back.
I'm gonna step out of it.
There you have things moving in your kitchen.
So you saw a shadow right there?
Right on that pillar.
I saw it.
I've got into these investigations and
Did you just hear that?
It's very cold.
oh my god.
I heard screaming voices last night.
Are you feeling something?
Who's next to me?
It's getting really cold around me all of a sudden.
No, not really.
I've heard a lot of disembodied voices, EVPs.
All right, so we just got done doing the Lamb House investigation, and as usual, before we get into this investigation, I like to do the interviews after the fact. I don't think the videos quite give a full description of what it's like to be inside the Lamb House here. And yeah, while we're trying to do this interview, there's activity going on. But anyway, you know, it's, you know, I can't explain everything that happens in the videos because people aren't here to actually feel it.
When you feel it, it is way different than watching it on a video.
Right.
Way different.
Seeing the disembodied figures and the sounds and just everything in general. It was just crazy.
Did you expect to see this when you came here, or is this beyond what you've imagined?
Just beyond what I've imagined.
The voices and stuff, but I mean, it wasn't scary. It was just like eye-opening.
Right. Have you ever heard disembodied voices before, ever?
No, never in my life.
As you're feeling things and possibly seeing things and hearing things all combined.
Yes.
And when you have 3 of your senses being affected,
Yes.
you experienced ringing in your ears.
Yes.
And you said you never hear that.
No. And I got no. And I got dizzy in the living room here a couple of times.
I've mentioned in the videos before, when I'm on an investigation, all of a sudden my ear starts ringing. And at times it's been like, oh, you know how a firecracker blows up and then all of a sudden you hear a loud ringing in your ear? It's been that loud.
Yeah.
For no reason whatsoever. My ear just starts ringing really loud. And that's when I've captured disembodied voices or EVPs on my camera. So anytime you know, did you ever feel like pressure in your head?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, a little bit.
You felt pressure?
Mm-hmm. And I get headaches, so I felt like so. I felt it on this the one side sitting upstairs.
Any of it kind of scary, or?
Definitely the growling in the basement.
Yeah, that growling can get to you, especially if you've never done paranormal investigations and you hear growl voices. That got to me when I first started doing this.
And the children voices that we heard.
You hear quite a few.
Yeah.
It was definitely way more active than the other investigations that I've done.
Like how?
Hearing the voices, the temperature changes, touching you. Like he said, hearing the growls.
Yeah. You over there.
Yeah.
You got a little creeped out here, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
What creeped you out?
The door moving, I saw figures. People were touching me, and socks were thrown at me. Yeah, it was just scary. Interesting.
Have you ever experienced anything like this before?
No.
You did not want to go in that basement, did you?
No, I didn't.
But then when we were down in the basement, that's when the door was moving back and forth on you.
Yep, the door was moving.
We heard your little voice from downstairs. Mom, the door's moving.
Yeah.
You guys need to come and look at this door. It's moving.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, the door's moving.
Yeah, the door was moving.
I would love to come back again.
Oh, no problem. Probably summertime would be good because there's other places you can visit since you make the long drive. I mean, there's the Ruggles Cemetery, there's the Haunted Forest, and I'm sure that while you're here, you go visit Mount Hope Cemetery. I have Now that wasn't a simple little
That wasn't
house
quiet.
cracking.
No.
That was very loud. It sounded like somebody hit the wall behind you.
Is that up yet? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what you want to do is scroll this down, go to this. Okay, and then this opens up this. Go down to... We've caught quite a few things using this already.
I just heard a whisper.
It's cold over here. I feel like something's touched my hair.
Oh yeah, they'll touch your hair in here.
We come to visit you guys because we're really curious. If you see a stick figure over that way, it's because it's a spirit, not because there's an actual person standing in there.
Hello?
heard like a high.
Edmund. Patty. Are you guys here?
It's really cold over here.
Now, is it coming from that window, or does it have nothing to do with that window?
No, because I feel it like right here, like on my face, and then it's like warm behind me, so it's only cold right here.
Who's around Kayla?
Yeah.
Do you hear something?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear something?
I did. Wow.
It's as soon as you come to that gap. Yeah, there's
Oh
something.
wow, that is weird.
What'd you hear?
Help me? It sounded like help me.
Did you just whisper? Nobody whispered? Definitely picked up a whisper voice.
Yeah, I heard that too.
You see that? No. Look at this. Something standing in the hallway. Like a male figure. Standing right there in the doorway. You see it?
Yeah, I do see it.
See it now? He moves back and forth.
Yeah, I can see it
Can you get that
standing
on
here.
My camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bend down, Cam.
Where at?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like right here in the door. See him?
You talking about the dining room where the light's on?
Yeah.
Right there.
Point exactly to the spot that you're talking about. Yep.
Right there.
Oh,
And
that is
there's
wicked.
nothing in that hallway.
Wow. They're still there.
I feel like something's touching me.
Yeah, me. Right here.
No,
Oh.
my thigh.
Oh. I said, yeah, me right here.
Something touched my thigh, like grabbed it and then walked away.
The black cat keeps looking at something.
Go in there and see what's going on. See what happens on that connect when I go in there. Just leave this door open. What's the matter, Bendy? What you see?
I got your figure.
It smells like vinegar in here. Well,
Keep it right on Kent.
Oh.
Yep.
just heard a disembodied voice behind me.
And it was right there, right next to you.
Why'd the screen go like that?
It's standing right next to you.
Yeah.
Right at the
Are you getting that on the connect
movie
now?
stand.
Are you right next to me? Next to me?
It looks like it's looking at a movie, like a child figure.
It's small like a
Yeah,
child.
it's smaller than usual.
What are you doing? My hand's freezing.
It's touched
It's right
Yeah.
there.
So, did it touch my hand?
It did.
Yeah,
My
it did.
hand's freezing.
Now he's kind of. He just walked away.
Poof, gone. That is just so amazing.
I also heard a disembodied voice right before you said poof.
You're right down at his level.
Hello? Are you looking for your mother?
It feels colder right here.
There's just a voice right here.
She's whoever it is still standing there.
He's touching you.
My hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's touching your hand.
Are you the one that keeps saying you love your mom?
He's like right in front of you.
He's like right by the chair. What the?
Yeah,
You
that's
sure it's not mapping this out?
Positive.
Nope. It's not. It's not.
It's like freaking out over the chair. He's reaching out towards you.
What's the matter?
He's touching you.
My hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's touching your hand.
No, he's gone.
But there's something creepy in that basement.
Okay, you just said you saw the doorknob rattling?
Yeah, it was like moving back and forth, rattling, and stopped.
Wish I had my camera on it. What's going on down here? Hello? There's another voice. You know what I find really interesting about this capture of the female saying, "See them? I'm crazy, help me please." I've always wondered, from doing these investigations and some of the things these spirits say, is it possible that some of these spirits see us as the haunting? Do we appear to them as spirits and they get scared? I don't know how many times when I've done investigations, a spirit will say, "I'm scared." That was a disembodied voice.
Do you want me to go down first with the camcorder?
No, I'll go down first just in case. But if you hear me scream, back the hell out of the way. Because if there's an apparition down here, I'm out of here. I'm sorry, but there's just some things I don't trust. Did you just say something?
No.
I'm gonna sit here, is that fine?
Was that you?
No, I'm standing here looking at the camcorder.
That bang sound wasn't you?
No.
Oh my gosh, I heard that.
Right by the ladder.
The door
Right here.
was lightly moving back.
The door's moving?
He's right here, right at the hot water heater.
It's moving. You got it literally could see it.
The door's moving?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, I'm being serious. It's like going back and forth.
Do you want me to check in
You
that
see it?
hole?
Yeah, checking the whole too.
Stuff. It was going like this.
You might be safer down in the basement.
I think so. I think they like me.
That voice came from right here. Hello?
Something got cold, really cold right here.
I wonder if we
Like
stand
right in
over
front
here.
of me.
Or something
It
that
is really, really cold sitting right here.
And it's not cold down here.
No, it wasn't cold when I came down here.
Do you feel the cold wrapping all around you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Right here in this vicinity.
yeah. Like right in this area.
Let me see if I can stand over here and capture. Right next to you.
Are you down here? Hello? What do you guys think so far?
This is gnarly.
It's awesome. It is.
It's crazy.
I'm scared.
You're scared? Can I go smoke? Did you hear that? Sound like a voice said no.
Yeah, I heard that.
Said no.
Yeah, I heard that.
No.
This is just so amazing.
So we're gonna head to the garage next. What'd you guys think of that basement?
That was
Creepy. Definitely creepy.
definitely creepy.
Is there somebody buried under this floor right where we're standing?
I heard a hi in my ear.
Did you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I heard that.
That was right behind my head. You see anything on the Connect?
I got whatever it is back at Joy.
Because that made me stop and look.
This sock wasn't here, was it?
No.
There's nothing on that floor.
So all of a sudden that sock just showed up there.
That sock was not there.
No, that was definitely
That was not there.
No.
I felt like a wind, and then I looked and saw the sock.
You guys throwing socks at Kayla?
That sock was not there.
No, it wasn't.
I know it wasn't, because I was standing here.
Edmund. Hattie. Edmund. Do you guys know anything that's going on with Abby? Edmund, did you have anything to do with Hattie, with Abby, or was that Alfred? Did Alfred do all this? Did he do something to Abby? Is Abby also buried under the house? Can you guys talk about it, please? I'm not sure how to interpret this, what this means, but that's a lot of jumping around there.
Is it a person?
No, it's just black. Just glitching like crazy. All that black stuff right there just glitching. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm completely still. Because if I wasn't still, that camera would be moving. His camera.
I mean, is that some kind of temperature change? Or?
Yeah, I think it. I'm more than sure it is. Because if you see me and my color,
did you hear a voice?
They said stop.
Who are you telling to stop? Did you say Edmund? I would have swore I just heard Edmund. Hello? What the hell was that?
I heard that.
That was a voice.
Yeah, I heard it.
That was right next to me.
Whatever it was, I heard it.
Edmund. Was that another voice?
I think so. I thought I heard something.
Alright, well, I'm going to be shutting these recorders off. If there's anything you guys want to say, if you can, please say it now. So that way I hear it and I can talk to you guys about it later. What?
I just heard something too.
Okay, I couldn't make out what you said, but I'll listen to the recording. All right? May not understand half the stuff they say, but
watching you guys a lot. I think you guys are really awesome.
He just said thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I felt my hair tickle.
Felt what?
My hair tickle.
Yeah, I've got like an itch.
It's just one strand that goes like this.
Is somebody touching her hair?
I think it's one person in here.
No, there's a
No.
couple in here.
There's multiple. How many of you are in here right now, in this room with us? Now, when you encounter something like what just happened here, when I asked how many are in the room, and we had 3 different voices answered the number 8 in their responses. But I also find really interesting is that the spirit that said, I sound off 8. Now, there was a time, I don't know how much they use this term nowadays, but there was a time in the military, or if you were in sports, and the coach would come up and yell, sound off. And what they were doing is they would take a roll call, a head count, and they would call your name off. And that was used for the purpose of taking head count who's there. Now, this to me confirms this paranormal activity. I mean, this is pretty amazing when I ask a question and I get intelligent answers, 3 different spirits with the same answer. That's amazing. Human?
That was definitely human.
What kind of spirit are you? Identify yourself, please. I need one more time. I want to ask this. Please identify what kind of spirit you are. Did you say evil?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, me
Yes.
too.
Hi. Why are you in this house? Child's voice again. Did you hear that? Is there an evil spirit here, or is he just claiming he's evil? Switching over to the spirit box, you guys. Okay? Is that what you said? Now what happens next, I find kind of interesting, because if you've noticed on a lot of my investigations, during the spirit box session, when I leave the room or I'm walking away, these spirits will ask me not to leave. I can't help but to wonder if, when doing the spirit box session, are they only limited to where the sound wave energy is coming from? Which I can't help but to ask another question. Are there different realms where some of these spirits can only hear me during the use of this sound wave energy and cannot see me? A lot of these spirits said, "Where's Ken at?" And some will answer them back and say, and tell them where I'm at, that I left. It's like some can see me, some can't. But I find it strange that when using the spirit box, this sound wave energy, is this the only time some of these spirits can only communicate? Is this the only opportunity that they have to say what they need to say? I'm going to let you guys investigate. Just whatever questions you ask, don't ask anything that'll provoke them. Okay. I'm just going to be on the front porch.
Sound like homemaker.
What's your name? Can you tell me your name? Stop. Stop.
Mike? That sounds like Mike.
Did you say Mike?
Could be short for Michael.
Watching you?
Is somebody touching my leg right now?
Did somebody throw the sock?
Who threw the sock over here? Who threw the sock at Kayla?
You guys here?
Here, hold this real quick. Just hold it. Just hold it.
Here, I'll hold it.
What's going on with Abby? What? What? What?
Can you touch Kayla?
If you stand beside Kayla, I'll be able to see you. This machine that I'm holding in my right hand allows me to see spirits, which is really awesome.
It's on my back. Something's running on my back.
I'm back. You guys want me to come up? When I put these videos together, if I put on a caption that says disembodied voice, that's because I heard the voice at the time of the recording. And if I put EVP captured, it's a voice that was captured, but I didn't hear it. This next voice that comes up, I did not hear this voice. This was actually a grade A EVP. And this is probably one of the more haunting type EVPs you captured of a female that says, "Help me." This is a grade A EVP. And if I heard this at the time, I would have responded. Can you tell our guests that I'm here?
Someone touched my back.
Kent's here.
Yes.
You know why he said that?
Because you're coming up the stairs.
And it's on camera. No, I told him, I said, "Can you let them know that I'm back in here? Can you let them know I'm here?" And he just said, "Kent's here."
Because it was clear as day over the...
Guys, I'm going to shut this off, okay? Alright?
You still hear that kid's voice.
Yeah, the kid keeps coming through. The kid's
That's
voice.
been going on ever since. In one of the investigations, I captured the disembodied voice of a female that says, "I love my mom." And I'm thinking that
And it's a young girl or
I
something.
think that might be Abby's daughter.
And I think I have something on here too. It's over by you, Kayla.
They've been touching me.
Yeah, there
Try
was.
to get that on camera.
You see these 2 yellow dots?
Yeah. So there's something down by her foot.
Yeah. It keeps showing up there and then over here. Like her arm's not like that long. So I think like something is like literally right in front of her.
Right here, like it feels heavy right on my knee, like right here. Like if something's sitting on me. And it's just cold right across.
I did a brief investigation to get confirmation about Abby and the possibility of this child spirit. I went to the mudroom and I took the Ovilus with me, and I was curious what I might capture. Who killed Abby? What? Who's the female in this house? I keep hearing your voice. Is there any way you can tell me who you are, please? What? What? Are you the one that keeps saying you love your mom? Are you looking for your mother? You guys said you were trapped. I've been thinking for days on how to do this closure on this investigation, and it's really hard for me to really know what to say about this. During the investigations of the encounters at the Lamb House, parts 1 through 5, I've been taking note of all the activity and what these spirits have said. Based on the evidence, I personally feel like this child could be Abby's daughter, and the female here asking for help is more than likely Abby. But I need more confirmation on this, and I hope to get this soon, and I'm continuing this investigation into Abby, and I hope that we can get this solved.